Can you imagine being stranded in the heart of the Amazon rainforest? An awe-inspiring labyrinth of life where every turn reveals a new challenge, and survival is a game played minute by minute. Once upon a time, a wandering adventurer found himself in such a predicament. He had one goal: survive. His story becomes a testament to human resilience and resourcefulness, and through it, we can glean valuable survival techniques that could save a life in the daunting expanse of the Amazon. The adventurer's first challenge was finding sustenance. In the Amazon, food and water are abundant, but not all are safe to consume. He learned to identify edible fruits and nuts like the protein-rich Brazil nut and the vitamin-packed acai berry. He knew to avoid brightly colored fruits, a nature's warning sign of potential toxicity. For water, the adventurer turned to the heavens. Rainwater collected in large, broad leaves provided hydration, and morning dew from plants was another source. He knew better than to drink directly from the rivers, teeming with bacteria and parasites. Boiling was his method of purification, when possible. Next, our adventurer turned his attention to shelter. He knew that the Amazon floor teems with insects and predators, so he built a raised shelter. Using his trusty machete, he cut long branches and used broad leaves for roofing. His shelter, perched high above the forest floor, gave him a safe place to rest and keep his belongings dry. Navigating the dense jungle was no small feat. The adventurer relied heavily on his sense of direction and knowledge of the sun's path. He knew that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, a constant guide in the ever-changing jungle. The adventurer also carried essential tools: a machete for clearing paths and building shelter, a fire starter for warmth and cooking, and a first aid kit for any injuries. These tools were indispensable, as was his knowledge of how to use them effectively. Lastly, the adventurer respected the Amazon's residents. He learned from indigenous communities who have survived in the Amazon for centuries. Their knowledge of the land, flora, and fauna was invaluable. He also kept a respectful distance from the forest's inhabitants, understanding that the best way to avoid conflict with predators was to steer clear of them. In conclusion, survival in the Amazon rainforest hinges on several key techniques: identifying safe food and water, building a raised shelter, navigating wisely, carrying essential tools, and respecting the local flora, fauna, and communities. These techniques, learned and applied by our adventurer, are the difference between life and death in one of the world's most challenging environments. Remember, every challenge presents an opportunity to learn, adapt, and survive. The Amazon is no different. It's a test of strength, resilience, and wit. But with the right knowledge and preparation, survival is possible, even in the heart of the Amazon.